Alright guys, so we have this customer came in with the brake fluid light on the dash, and checking here at the brake fluid, it looks like it's kind of low. On this one says use .3 or .4 fluid for the container. And as we can see, it's basically empty here. Now, why did the brake fluid went empty? Brake fluid usually does not evaporate. The only way the brake fluid or any type of fluid, oil, is gonna disappear is if you have a leak. On every car, it's really easy to find a brake leak. You just have to look at the tires. I already went around and looked at all the tires, and I got to this one, the one on the right rear. You can see oil all around the rim. The customer didn't even notice anything. The brake pedal actually feels good. But if you can see inside, the drum is all shiny and oily, meaning the only thing that can leak here is gonna be brake fluid. So let me remove the tire and let's figure this out. Alright, here we're just gonna tap it, and we can see oil even leaking here. Whoa. Alright, so we have the problem here for sure. This guy is leaking. The wheel cylinder is the one that's leaking. You see oil on all over the pads. Basically, that's the dust. Oil turn into grease with the oil. So we're gonna show you guys how to fix this problem. We're gonna bleed the system also, and we're gonna get this guy back on the road. Alright, first of all guys, since we have everything full of oil, we're gonna use some brake cleaner to clean all the oil. See how the inside of the drum is too? We have to clean all that. Before you even touch anything, I would recommend you to do this. Clean all the extra grease, and so your gloves don't get dirty as much, or your hands doesn't get dirty as much. Because regardless, all that has to be clean anyway. Wow, there's chunks like a lot of dust that it almost feels like it's grease. Now, if you do one side, I would recommend you to do both sides. If one cylinder went out, that means the other one is about to go out soon. It's always recommendable. If the customer goes for it, good. If not, just write it down on your invoice. So I have it, most of it is clean. Now what I'm gonna do, since I'm not gonna take it apart, I'm just gonna replace the cylinder. I'm gonna open the adjuster as much as I can, so it gives me enough room to take off the cylinder and put the new one back in. Alright, so for that you just need a screwdriver. Okay, I kind of have enough room to take it out of the way. slide the new one in. But before we do that, we have to come back here. So we have our 10mm wrench. Right now that the wheel cylinder is solid, I will concentrate on removing the line first, because once you take out the 2 bolts, it's gonna be all wobbly and you might have trouble trying to break it loose. So I concentrate on that, loose it real quick. It's already leaking oil, as you can tell. Now I want to remove the bolts. Size 10 as well. Alright, we got the 2 bolts out now. Right now the wheel cylinder is loose, you can play with it and unthread the line by hand instead of using the wrench. Alright, so now the line and the bolts are out. To take it out, you can just press on it. Obviously it's gonna leak fluid, but that's okay. And with this plug, we're gonna plug the line back here so it doesn't leak as much. I mean, it might leak, but it's not gonna leak as much. Now that we have it out, okay, so now it's inside. Now we're gonna go on this side. Lining up the line first. Make sure to line it up with your hands first before you use the screwdriver, the wrench to tighten it up. Now that you have the line halfway in, you can line up the 2 bolts. So now it's solid to tighten the end of the line. And to line up the bolts, you just have to play with it in the front. Alright, there's one. They might need to go up or down, depends. You just have to play with it. Same thing, line it up with your fingers. Once they're halfway in, you can use a wrench or whatever you can fit in. Now we tie the line.
Soy una por ti, por mí, por tu familia, por la...
Okay, it's tied up, and the other 2 bolts are. We fill up the container first, and then we come back here, and we're gonna lose this bolt. Now that we have the container open, leave it open, fill it, it's full. Now you allow the pressure to go through the lines and push the air through here and push the oil. Once you see the oil coming out, let it leak for about 20 seconds, and that will allow all the air to come out by itself. Alright guys, so after about 10-20 seconds to leave it open, the fluid start coming out. Now we can close it. Close it. Pressing on the pedal, I'm gonna open the valve and press the fluid out. You close it again, you have whoever is helping you press it a few times, pump all the way down, 1 all the way down, 2 up, 3 all the way down, 4 let it go, and then press it again. The pedal feels like it's up and hard, have him press on it, and don't let go the pedal. Now when he's holding it, you come to the valve, open the valve, let the pressure out, and close the valve again. Repeat it 2 or 3 times, the same process, and that's gonna guarantee all the air out of the system. Once you're done, have whoever is helping you pump it a few times, make sure the pedal's all the way up, and you're done. And that's how we leave the brakes. Let it go, Ethan. Now we clean all the nets here. We clean as much as we could, and now we're gonna just put the tires. Hope you guys learned something today. Don't forget to subscribe and try to be better every day.